Alright, degenerates, I'm back. So, this video is completely unoriginal, and we're just gonna do it anyway. Get it out the way, you know what I mean? The next thing that we will probably see in our beloved game after the major is an update to this guy. And honestly, I don't really have too much of original ideas with this, you know? Now, as we all know, the limited time edition item is gonna go away and probably get swapped out with something else. If I had to guess, in my personal opinion, I think it's going to be a knife. But we'll get to the ramifications of what that means in a minute. And then after that, we got the removal of train in sport and field. And not only do we have the removal of that, we also have the removal of these two stickers, of which, I don't know. Did anybody even really buy the sugar face stickers? Like, I mean, they're cool, I guess. They don't even wear all that great. Like, I don't know. They're cool, I guess, just not for me. But the more heartbreaking one is that they're getting rid of the elemental stickers, which is actually really sad. Because now no more rainbow flags, no more purple lightnings, which means lightning strike crafters. Very sad. I like a lot of these stickers. Like, obviously the rarer they get, the better they get. Like these you can create a fake Titan hollow with. This is probably the biggest loss in the update, in my opinion, once they do go ahead and switch these out. Don't get me wrong, sport and field and whatever, but honestly, I was more sad when they removed the graphic design collection. These ones, I mean, yeah, you got the Fade, and let's be real, you got the Axia. The Axia is a good gun. I do like the Axia. And then you do have the removal of the train collection, but honestly, you know, I have the gun that I want from this collection, so take it as you will. Now, it's going to be a real sad day when they remove this banger of a collection, because the Dragon Snore, the Bee the Monster, the Cacao, and even the Eye of Zamp... I have no idea how to say that. But regardless, the Purple Og, right? Like, I like most of these, and what's going on with the Glock? What the hell? Oh. Yeah, alright. Way to be you, Tealgraph. There it goes. Honestly, surprising amount of red on this. Anyway, but again, we don't need to worry about the Overpass collection being removed just as of yet. Now, with these two collections, a lot of people are speculating it's going to be the Anubis collection and the, what would it be, Cash collection? Just with the posts that Valve made at the beginning of the year, or maybe it was at the end of last year. I don't know. They were asking for people's artworks for submissions for skins, and that's also when I think they went ahead and laid down that, hey, we're only paying you $35,000. No more commission after that. Which, on one hand, sucks, but at the same time, $35,000, that's a quite nice chunk of money, so, take it as you will. Now, what I want to get to in particular is what they're going to do with the limited time edition gun here. So, obviously, right now, it's the Aphrodite, and, you know, it's 125 stars. I think that's like $50 in real life. Plus, you know, playtime, but, you know, you're playing a video game. Big whoop, you know? Now, in my opinion, if they were to add the knife, it would be that twin-bladed one that we've seen leaked ever since CS2 came out. And if they do go that route, I could totally see them making it like 500 stars. That's how much you would have to get, which is a little insane because I'm pretty sure you can only get 40 stars per pass, which means if that were the case, you would have to get, what, 12 passes to get the damn thing? Which, not horrible, not great, or actually it would be like 13 passes, wouldn't it? 12 and a half? Somewhere around there. Which, not horrible, not great. Now, the other thing I could see them doing with this as well is making the Aphrodite itself trade-upable to the said knife. And if they did that, that would be rather interesting. Like making all these limited editions items trade-upable to each other. Which means, in that case, the blues would probably be the rarest. But I don't know if there has been a blue limited time item. I think the lowest was purple, and that was the Desert Eagle Heat Treated. I know that the Solitude M4A1S was a pink, and I'm pretty sure the XM1014 was also a pink. I could be wrong. Or was that Solitude even a limited time option? I don't know. Really just talking out my butt with all my videos, you know what I mean? But yeah, no, I think more likely than not we are going to see a knife be here. And then, you know, it's just gonna be, you get that new knife and then it will have all the traditional finishes being, you know, Crimson Web, Urban Mask, Fade, etc., Safari Mesh, everything like that. Like, you know, the Gen 1 finishes. But again, it wouldn't shock me if we would be able to trade up the Aphrodite for that. Which, you know, a well-worn Aphrodite right now is about $13. Right now being June 16th of 2026, just to date the video, but... Well, damn, looks like I was wrong. Okay, so apparently the heat treated was also a pink, so there's that. Which means, actually, you could buy a bunch of Solitudes and maybe roll for a heat-treated blue gem. Oh, God. Listen, I'm just saying, if a knife does come about, it wouldn't surprise me if we could start trading up limited edition items for other limited edition items. I don't know. Maybe not. It makes sense to me, but also, when has Valve ever been known for making sense, you know? So... I don't know. Could be, might not be, eh. So, for those who don't know, this is what I mean by the twin-bladed knife. Again, it's been rumored to be in the game. I think it got leaked around the same time that the Kukri knife came out. Which, again, I could see it being the next knife in the Armory. Or the next item in the Armory. Just happens to be a knife. Again, if I had to guess, it would probably be anywhere from 400 to 500 stars. Just with the way that, you know, Valve has been doing things. God forbid they make it like the same system that the stickers are. Actively, if Valve does that with the Armory, I think, honestly, I'm just not going to mess with the Armory anymore. You know? At that point, pass. I'm good, man. I'm good. Terminals, yeah, they're dumb, but hey, at least they're kind of fun for the first 2 weeks that they're out. This whole sticker system thing, though, that the Major has implemented, it's not fun at all. You know, it's not great. So that's just my 2 cents on this matter. You know, like I said, nothing too original in this one. I just wanted to throw my hat in the ring here and, you know, talk about it. Anyway, as per usual, like, comment, subscribe. Link in the Patreon is down in the link down below. And, yeah. I'm leaving.